Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, there is some intrigue to this matchup between Michigan and Oregon. These are not teams that play often, but with this new revamped Big Ten, we are going to see this matchup more and more. What makes this really interesting is the history of Kyle Whittingham, the new Michigan head coach, against Oregon. He played them well and beat them often when he was the coach at Utah. We'll see if that adds a new little wrinkle into this matchup here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Wolverines headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Oregon's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
And this offense is going to have their hands full, and especially this offensive line. And it's not just this year. Like, you watch this group, they're dominant, they're physical. Like, they're gonna make you earn everything you get. But it seems like with this program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fast, disruptive defensive linemen.
Yeah, they've set a standard, I think, at that position, at this.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguise.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Andrew Marsh. Can't wait to watch this matchup against the supremely talented Brandon Finney.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But, Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on him and make others beat you?
Well, they talked to us this week on defense, and they said, look, we want to play zone as much as we can. We need to bracket him as often as possible in and out, but we know he's going to line up in different spots, so obviously we've got to communicate. The one thing the quarterback told us this week is, I don't care where he lines up, and I don't care who they cover him with, if it's 1 or 2 guys, I'm still throwing him the football because I know he is going to make plays.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Play fake, Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Buchanan. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. They've got the screen set up. Might have a chance. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Underwood. He'll take a shot. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Baird. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The run inside. It's Hill. Finding some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Tight end now in motion. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quickly complete. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Again, it's Moore. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dante Moore. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll go play action with Moore. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective at the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So an 82-yard drive there. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. There's some room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. Here's Underwood to throw. Buying some time. QB got it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pulls him. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He's into the open down the middle. 30. Running inside the 20. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Throwing, Underwood. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Motion from the back. To throw, it's Underwood. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Here's Underwood. He's got the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Buchanan. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore. Makes the grab. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The give on the counter. Finding open areas. It's a running touchdown Ducks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass, it's Underwood. Pressure coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. Looking for room at the 40. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's Moore to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Creates a little room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Rides the option, he keeps it. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Moore, play action. Dumps it off in the flats.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Throwing Moore. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Pressure got to him. Couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Good timing on the quick out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 2nd down coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Keeps it on the draw. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Made a defender miss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. back open in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The RPO, it's complete. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the 30-yard line on first down. Underwood. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Under fire. Pulls it in. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And this one is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin our coverage with Florida State in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's the Seminoles coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Autzen Stadium in Eugene. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll open the second half on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well. Could be an alley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Marshall. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Underwood to throw. Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They've done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
The Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Got it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Moore with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see if they can.
Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Michigan offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more fit?
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Off the RPO, complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it. And it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. They'll move the tight end. Wide receiver comes in motion. Nice move there. Makes the grab and room to run. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Working that left side now. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Davison. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the move, it's Davison. Maybe some room here. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Dante Moore. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got his man down the middle. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Throwing, Underwood. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Marshall. Here's a little room there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Under fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the outside. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. He'll take it himself. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. They'll go play action with Moore. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Moore. Looking left. Got his man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Davison. Got a little grass. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Moore, play action. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Underwood on the play action. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The option, he'll keep it. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Heaves it deep. Makes a deep grab. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Davison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Leaves it with the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Got enough for the first. What a cut. Now he's loose. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Play action with Underwood. Unloads it left. It's caught. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Running inside. It's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack.